was a real nice campaign. We're mighty glad we came. The victuals we ate were good, you bet. The company was the same. Our hearts are warm, our bellies are full, and we are feeling pride. This was a real nice campaign, and we all had a real good time. We said it before and we'll say it again. We all had a real good time.
I don't know if I should have ate those last 4 dozen clams.
Listen here, Orton Beasley. You just keep your hands in your pockets if they're so cold.
Hey, Ned, ain't about time them boys started their treasure hunt?
Just a minute. Nobody is going treasure hunting until we get this island cleaned up. We cannot leave it like this for the next picnickers to come. Now, bolt in and get to work. They're cleaning up. You go hide the treasure.
Well, why should he get out of work?
Because he found the treasure last year. One that finds it, hides it the next year. That's the way we do.
Hey, Jigger.
Hey, that's a well set up piece, that carry.
Well, don't you think it's near time for us to start?
Now, we'll wait for that treasure hunt. That'll be a good way for you and me to leave. We'll be partners, see? Then we'll get lost, like I said. Why do you keep jumping from one foot to the other? Run along to your wife and tell that Carrie to come talk to me.
Look, Jigger, you ain't got time for girls tonight.
Well, sure I do. You know me. Quick or nothing.
Jigger, after we do it, what do we do then?
We bury the money. Wait 6 months. Then wait another 6 months and buy passage on a ship.
Well, the baby will be born by then.
And we'll take it with us.
Maybe we'll sail to San Francisco.
Why do you keep putting your hand on your chest?
My heart's jumping up and down under the knife.
So put the knife on the other side.
Mr. Bigelow, Julie says you should come and help her.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
It's maybe the clam's not setting so good on your stomach.
No, I don't think it's anything on my stomach. I think it's something on my mind. Sit with me. I want your advice.
Now listen here, Mr. Cragen. I ain't got no time for no warfions or spoondrift.
Listen, you're sweeter than sugar and I'm crazy for you.
Mr. Cragen!
Why? Just to see your smile and swim through a beer with my mouth shut. You're the only girl for me. Now how about a little kiss?
Mr. Cragen, I couldn't.
Well, didn't you hear me say I loved you?
I was sorry for you, but what can I do? You're not going to be. I'm going to be crying in church on Sunday.
Yeah? Well, next Sunday, I'll be looking at that icy gray water. And you know what? Maybe I'll jump in and drown myself.
Don't.
Then give me a kiss. One measly kiss.
Enoch wouldn't like it.
Well, I don't want to kiss Enoch.
Thank you not to yell at me, Mr. Cragen. If you love me like you say you do, then please show me the same respect that you would if you didn't love me.
Carrie, Miss Pittbridge, please. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness. Only for a few awful moments, I let the beast come out of me.
I think I understand, Mr. Cragen.
Thank you, Miss Pittbridge. Thank you kindly. There's just one thing that bothers me. And you know, it bothers me a lot. About you.
About me?
You had no right to stand here and talk with a fella you hardly knew. Suppose I was a different type of fella. You know, one that would use his physical strength to have his will. There are such men, you know.
I know, but...
Every girl ought to know how to defend herself against beasts like that. Now, there's a few wrestling moves I could teach you. A couple moves that'll end a masher straight on his face in 2 minutes.
But I ain't strong enough.
But it don't take strength. It's all in the balance. You know, a twist to the wrist, a dig in the elbow. Here, let me show you one. Now, suppose a fella grabs you like this. Now, pull me towards you. That's it. Now, pull my head down. Yeah. Now, put your right arm all the way around my neck. Now squeeze. Harder, harder, harder. Oh, that a girl.
Did it hurt?
Oh, you had me helpless.
Show me another one.
All right, well, this is how you can pick up a fella and send it sprawling. So I'll stand here, well, you stand there and relax, okay? See, this is how firemen carry people.
Is it?
See how helpless you can make a fella think it's fresh with you.
Mr. Craig. Oh, hello, Enoch. This is the way firemen carry people.
Where's the fire?
He was only showing me how to defend myself.
It didn't look like you were learning very much by the time I came. I never thought I'd see the woman I engaged to be carried out of the woods like a fallen deer.
Oh, but he wasn't carrying me out of the woods. He's carrying me into the woods. No, I didn't mean it like that.
I think we have said all we had to say. I can abide women who are free, loose, and lollygagging, and I certainly would never marry one.
But Enoch.
Leave me, please. Leave me alone in my shattered dreams. They're all that I have left. Memories of what didn't happen. Geraniums in the window, high strangers on the lawn, and breakfast in the kitchen, in the timid pink of dawn, and you to blow me kisses when I headed for the sea. We might have been a happy pair of lovers, mightn't have we? And coming home at twilight, it might have been so sweet to take my catch of herring and lay them at your feet. I might have had a baby.
What?
To dandle on my knee. But all these things that might happen are never to be.
I never see it yet to fail. I never see it fail. A girl who's in love with a virtuous man is doomed to weep and wail. Stone cutters cut it on stone. Woodpeckers peck it on wood. There's nothing so bad for a woman as a man who thinks he's good.
Nice talk.
My mother used to say to me, when you grow up, my son, I hope you're a bum like your father was, 'cause a good man ain't no fun. Stone cutters cut it on stone. Woodpeckers peck it on wood. There's nothing so bad for a woman as a man who thinks he's good.
Tain't so.
Tis too.
Take so.
Tis too.
Enoch,
Ah.
say you forgive me. Say something soft and sweet to me, Enoch. Say something soft and sweet.
Boston cream pie.
Yeah.
Don't you think we ought to start?
Hey, when are we gonna start that treasure hunt?
Right now. You all got your partners? 2 men on each team. You got half an hour to search the island, and the winners can kiss any girls they'd like.
Are you going to Jigger?
Yes.
Don't you think that's foolish?
Why?
Neither one of you knows the island good. You gotta split up and each
Well, we're partners, see? Come on, Jigga.
put on a new suit today, and he was a different person.
I never see it yet to fail. I never see it fail. A girl who's in love with any man is doomed to weep and wail.
It's only worse after they marry.
You ought to give him back that ring, Carrie. You'd be better off.
Here's Harmony, been married for a year. She'll tell ya.
The clock just ticks your life away. There's no relief in sight. It's washing, it's scrubbing, and sewing all day, and God knows what it all night. Stone cutters cut it on stone, woodpeckers peck it on wood. There's nothing so bad for a woman as a man who's bad or good.
It makes you wonder, don't it? Now you tell her, Julie. She's your best girlfriend.
What's the use in wondering if he's good or if he's bad, or if you like the way he wears his hat? Oh, what's the use in wondering if he's good or if he's bad? He's your feather and you love him. That's all there is to that. Common sense may tell you that the ending will be sad, and now's the time to break and run away. But what's the use in wondering if the ending will be sad? He's your feather and you love him. There's nothing more to say. Something made him the way that he is, whether that's false or true, and something gave him the things that are his. One of those things is you. So when he wants your kisses, you will give them to the light, and anywhere he leads you, you will walk. And anytime he needs you, you'll go running there like mad. You're his girl and he's your fellow, and all the rest is talk.
Where are we going?
We're looking for the treasure.
I don't want you to, Billy. Let me come with you.
No!
Billy!
Look, I ain't got time to fool with women.
Let me have
Get out of my way!
Common sense may tell you that the ending will be sad, and now's the time to break and run away. Oh, what's the use of wondering if the ending will be sad? He's your feather and you love him. There's nothing more to say.
Suppose he don't come.
He will. And what will you say to him?
I say, good evening, sir. Could you tell me the time? And what if he answers me? What do I say then?
He won't answer you.
You ever killed a man before?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't be likely to say so, would I?
No, I suppose not. But what if you... I mean us. What if someday before we die we have to come up before... Well, before...
Before who?
Before God.
You and me? Not a chance.
Why not?
What's the highest court they've ever dragged you into?
Just police magistrates, I guess?
Sure. Never before a Supreme Court judge?
No.
Well, it's the same thing in the next world. For the rich, they get the high court and the heavenly judge. For you and me, police magistrates. For the rich, they get fine music and chubby little angels.
Well, won't we get any music?
Not a note. All we'll get is justice. And we play after you and me.
Look, it's getting late. They'll be coming back from the clam bake soon. I wish he'd come. And suppose he don't.
What do you say we play some cards? Time will pass quicker that way.
All right.
You got any money?
80 cents.
All right. 80 cents. We'll play 21 and I'll bank.
I'll bet the bank. Come again. Another. Over. I wish you'd have him coming over with now.
Yeah, he's a little late. But listen, do you want to go on with the game?
Told you I ain't got no more money.
Well, do you want to play on credit?
You mean you'll trust me?
No, but I'll deduct it
From what?
from your share. If you win, deduct it from mine.
All right. Can't sit around here doing nothing. It'll drive a fella crazy. What's the bank?
Let's see. Sideburns left $3,000. That's what he brings to the captain. But tonight, the captain don't get it. We do. So that's about $1,500 for you and $1,500 for me.
All right, go ahead and deal. $50. No, $100. Enough.
21.
All right. This time, double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
Enough.
21.
Are you cheating me?
Me? Do I look like a cheat to you?
$500.
Dollars? Say, you're a plunger, ain't you? You're over. So that makes $700 you owe me.
All right, then 700, double or nothing. I'll stand pat.
21 all natural.
Damn you, you dirty crook! Excuse me, sir. Could you tell me?
No, don't budge. Either one of you. Drop the knife. Ahoy up there in the main CB. Captain Watson, anybody up there? Ahoy down there. Go after that one. He's running at Maple Street. I'll cover this one. There's another bullet in here. Don't forget that you wanted to know what time it was. I'll tell you. The time for you will be 10 and 20 years in prison.
No, it won't!
Where do you think you're escaping to?
Julie!
Mr. Vasco, are you alright? never took a pistol with me.
Is he dead? I don't think so. He's still breathing.
Bring him out here so we can lay him flat.
Fools. The silly fools. They didn't even notice I was coming from the ship, not to it.
The money they tried to kill for was locked up in my desk.
The fools.
You guys, boy.
What's that?
The people from the plant base.
You better stop them.
Yes, sir. Stay back. Stand back. Stay there.
Billy!
Julie. Little Julie. There's something I gotta tell you. I couldn't see anything ahead. And Jigga, he had a plan on how he could get some money and maybe sail to San Francisco, you see?
Yes?
You can tell the baby if you want, Julie. About my plan for San Francisco. Julie,
Yes?
hold my hand.
I'm holding it tight. All the time.
Tighter. Tighter still. Julie?
Billy. Julie, don't be mad at me for saying it. You're better off this way.
Carrie's right.
Julie, tell me. Am I right? You're right, Carrie. And he's better off too. Believe me, Julie, he's better off too. Don't cry, Carrie. God be with you, Julie.
Where is he?
Don't let through. Sleep, Billy. Sleep. Sleep peaceful like a good boy. I knew why you hit me. You were quick-tempered and unhappy. I always knew everything that you were thinking. But you didn't always know what I was thinking. One thing I never told you. Scared you'd laugh at me. I'll tell it to you now. I love you. I love you. I love you. I was always ashamed to say it out loud. But now I said it. Didn't I? What am I gonna do?
Why you gotta stay here with me? So I can be with you when you have the baby. The main thing is to keep on living. Keep on caring what's gonna happen. Do you remember that sample you gave me? Do you remember what it says?
The words? I used to sing them at school.
Sing them now and see if you know what they mean.